Good morning and welcome to my tidbits for today. I thought I would go over just a little bit of some stats because I love numbers about what the market's been like on the Cape. And this is kind of a year-end recap to give you an idea about how things have been going and where we're heading. So their new listings are up 14.2%. That means that more people are listing their homes, which is always good for buyers. There's more to pick from. Pending sales, so those sales that are under agreement at the end of the year are up 10% almost, which is really great news that things are moving. Closings are up 7%, and the average sales price is up 8%, which is not always a great sign for buyers, a good sign for sellers. But we've seen that consistent climb in prices over the years. It really hasn't stopped. So as much as the interest rates go up and other things impact the housing market, that really hasn't had such a big impact on the Cape yet. The big change that I think we're seeing is that the days on market has been slowly going up every year. So in the past, if you remember, COVID hit and there'd be 87 people making offers and 3,000 people in line waiting to see a house. And the days on market, you'll be lucky if you could find a house that came on the market and stayed on for more than a day or two. Generally, it would come on and it would be sold the same day. That is no longer the case, generally speaking. What we're seeing now is houses coming on. They're making it to the open house. People are going through the open house. And if it's a rare property where everything is perfect, the right location, the perfect design, everything's been updated, it's not a flip, it's one of those dream houses everybody dreams about, that will likely go right away in the first week. But other than that, most of the houses tend to sit a little bit longer, and we're seeing at least 2 to 3 weeks minimum for the average home to sit on the market. Even though the new listings are up and even though the sales and the closings are up, that's kind of the way things are going. What I'm seeing personally is that buyers are getting a lot pickier. They're expecting things to be done on the property. They are negotiating prices. So as a seller, you just want to be aware that the market has changed and to be prepared to list the home with, looking as good as it can given the winter weather, which doesn't usually have a positive impact on homes. I think most homes look great in the spring, which is why we tend to see more houses come on in the spring market. And that leads me into my last comment. Generally, we didn't have a spring market on the Cape. Homes were sold and people were putting them on throughout the entire year. We didn't have any really high points. That also is changing. I found that this past winter things had slowed down quite a bit. We didn't see as many listings, we didn't see as many closings, we didn't see as many buyers out over the holidays, which generally didn't have an impact. But we did see that. So with that, I'm anticipating that we'll see a stronger spring market. So if you're thinking of listing your home, you're going to see a larger number of buyers coming out in the spring. So now's the time to be getting it ready and getting it ready to list and doing your last minute touch-ups and painting. And then when the spring hits, you can do some outdoor landscaping and you'll be good to go. I hope you all have a great week.